Nothing can stop me, I'm all the way up. All the way up. I'm all the way.
In this episode, I'll talk about investment insights that have really helped me out with property in the past and now.
If you're interested in looking your best at work, I'll take you through my latest fit.
We're going to go see 2 properties that have come into market this week and doing a video shoot at one of them.
And I've also made a bet with my fellow co-worker Adam. Whoever beats me in a 50-meter race shouts lunch.
Get to go speak to a seller who's just had a selling experience with us and get their thoughts on the whole process as well.
How we are tracking for the 200, at the moment we are on 26 sales for the year. We need to be on 34 by the end of this month, so we've got 2 weeks left. So we're about 8 sales to be made by the end of this month to be on track for the rest of the year.
The most important thing at the moment is, if we're tracking a little bit behind, is to make sure that the urgency is really high, because obviously April will be Easter, so we want to make sure the end of this month and then the March is got to really be massive to be well on track for 200 sales for the whole year.
There's been a few easy little wins along the way. I listed a property back in November, it had tenants in it. We gave them notice to leave. We're going to get it painted and staged, but we're actually able to sell it the day the tenants moved out, cash unconditional. So that's a win.
Couple haven't been easy. Like last night, trying to get a deal together was difficult. We had a buyer who didn't want to buy it because her fridge wouldn't fit in the fridge space. I had to think of a quick solution there, spoke to the owner, and he said, mate, if they're able to pay X price, let's throw in a brand new fridge and then surely she'll buy it. Got on the phone to the buyer, she said, if there's a brand new fridge, I'll buy the house. So just trying to be a little bit creative to make sure the buyers stick to the contracts, go through with it, and obviously have a good experience along the way.
I've just challenged Adam because he's a little bit of a cheapskate. And, he wants lunch and he doesn't want to pay for his own lunch today. So I said, if you beat me in a foot race, 25-30 metres in the car park, if he beats me, I'll shout him lunch.
Just to clarify, it's Josh put the proposal on the table. I can pay for my own lunch, obviously. But
Oh,
Feeling confident or?
no, not really, mate. Planning to push him over at the start, don't tell him.
no. When you're an athlete like me, you don't really.
Athlete's a little bit rich term, alright? 3, 2, 1, go! Run.
Yes!
Can we go for round 2? Well, let's go for round 2.
What happened there, mate?
It's the socks. Yeah, it's the socks. Run.
There's levels to this game. Winners win. I won.
Alright, I'll pay for lunch.
We all knew that was happening.
One thing I'm really passionate about is investing. We work obviously in real estate, so naturally that turns into investing into real estate. I was told a couple of years ago, it's very hard to save your way to being a millionaire. It'll take a long time. The best thing you can do is when you get your savings to then obviously convert that into real estate and then grow then as quickly as possible. That vehicle will do extremely well. To give you an example of this, my first property, we scrapped and saved around about $9,000 to get it. Got into it, waited a couple of years. Obviously then that 9,000 turned into say a couple of $100,000. We were able to take out of that property and then buy more investment properties in the future. And I think the fantastic thing that the hardest property is always the first one, but if you're able to get that one and then you make really good decisions, and as soon as you're able to then buy your second and your third, you should not be holding back. You should be going again, because ultimately that is going to increase your wealth way more substantially and faster than saving it ever could.
I've always been into health and like generally fitness kind of my whole life. Grew up playing tennis and then soccer quite competitively. This year we're having our second child due in April, so I really want to be the fittest I've ever been for my kids and family. And I wake up at 4:45, go to the gym every day from Monday to Friday, 5 days a week. I do that for an hour. It really gets me in the right headspace for work. And then I've also been counting my calories, so I'm eating roughly 2,000 calories a day. So just tracking every little thing I eat or drink. I heard a saying, right? This guy's a billionaire, and then he gets diagnosed with a disease that costs $5 billion, his whole net worth to cure. Would you keep the money, or would you cure yourself so you can be there for your family? Cure yourself, right? So essentially at the end of the day, all you have is your health. That's the main thing. Without your health, you have nothing. So yeah, I'm just trying to be the healthiest I've ever been.
Go for
So we're just out the front of 80 Amadeus Circuit in Springfield Lakes. Absolute cracker of a property, this one. It's a low set, high ceilings, beautiful indoor-outdoor flow. Came last week, pitched for the business, and yeah, we got the business. Now we're at the photos and the video, getting it all ready for market.
Tired of chasing perfection. Took a lot of L's on the road to redemption. Ain't no half stepping. I need some
Good to see you. So this is Aaron and Sharon. We're at 23 Amadeus Circuit. Initially, they reached out in November at the time to sell the property. Said, look, let's go to the market first week of January. I think we're the third property on the market in Springfield Lakes in January.
Yeah.
And then ended up getting 953,000.
We have found the honesty and the reliable of these young people, young generation, that really gives us the confidence because we are a little bit older age. We have found everything so smooth and so helpful.
I just liked someone to come around who is very complete to speak with, and with a humble heart, and very honest and open. So it was really nice, and I loved to visit your office as well because you have a wonderful team.
Obviously, Josh helped out a lot. Haley helped out a lot to be able to make sure it happens in a good time frame. The buyers are all spoken to immediately. Then that comes down to the team as well.
We're at the front of 3 Meridian Avenue. There's a lovely dog barking next door, so it's a safe, nice, safe neighbourhood. This one here is a cracker. It's a 3-bedroom cottage. These properties are super high demand at the moment just because it is the entry-level market here in Springfield Lakes. So ones that are presented this nicely, they don't last long on the market. So we helped the owners get this one ready for the market. It was a beautiful home, but just needed a few little extra touch-ups. So we got all the gardens all refreshed and all the hedges trimmed. Then we organised staging to go in. That got done yesterday. Photos of today, and then it'll be online tomorrow. This one's going to be going to the market at offers over 769. It's a beautiful home. Yeah, I don't think it'll last long even at that price.
When I go, I drop.
Thursday fit check today. We've got on the the Reeboks. Same pants as the last time, so I need to go buy a new pant. And then just a plain white shirt. I'm wearing the Reeboks today because they're comfy. I've got no appointments on today as well, so I'm basically in the office all day, so I didn't need to go all out and look too professional. The shirt's like a weird proportion, so if it was like untucked, it would come to like here. It would look really, really casual. Whereas if I can tuck it in, it sort of dresses up a little bit more. I haven't worn a belt in like 6 months. I just don't like belts. You look a lot better without a belt if you can wear the right pants with it and the right shirt. It looks a lot more cleaner as well, so that's why I sort of run with no belt.
Today was a great day. It was great to go see a few properties that we're getting ready for the market. Also, obviously, great to speak to our current sellers and how they're feeling and how the whole process was. It was also quite funny to see Josh and Adam in their race. Obviously, I had my money on Josh, so I'm glad that's paid off.
So follow along to our journey to 200 and don't forget to like, subscribe and comment.